Hey everybody, Julie here from Mostly Caffeinated. Welcome to this week's 5 on Friday. This week what I want to talk to you guys about is 5 items that can serve multiple purposes. Now originally I was going to make a video of just 5 random items from all different categories that have multiple purposes and therefore can help you be more minimal and have fewer possessions. But as I started writing down a list of those things, it turned into a list of more than 5 things, quite a few more. And some categories emerged. So this is actually going to be kind of like a mini series within a series. Today I'm going to talk about 5 clothing type items that you can use as multiple things. I'll explain more about that in a second. I will have one video about 5 household items or housekeeping items that you can use as more than one thing. A video about 5 toiletry type items that you can use as more than one thing. And we'll see if I come up with more ideas than that. But so far, those 3 videos are in the works. So for today, clothing items that function as more than one thing. Now I want to quantify. I don't mean you can style them different ways. I don't mean they could be daytime pieces or nighttime pieces. I don't mean like a little black dress could be worn on a date, to a funeral, to Christmas, whatever. That's not what I mean. I mean they literally can be more than one different article of clothing. And yes, I came up with 5 of them. This is some of how I organize my capsule wardrobe. If you're interested in my capsule wardrobe kind of process or looking at what's currently in my closet, I can pop some iCards up here to some of those videos. But some of how I do that is trying to have less individual pieces of clothing by finding pieces of clothing that I can use for more than one purpose. So let's just get started, and I think it will become clear what I mean. The first thing that I want to talk about is rain boots. Now, the most kind of internet popular ones out there right now are Hunter brand rain boots. Those are like the name brand, the fancy ones. I don't have those. I have some from a brand called Kamik. K-A-M-I-K. I can put a link down below for you. If I get real fancy, I'll insert pictures. But anyway, these boots are made in Canada, so they are an ethical company. They have, worker regulations and whatever, so that makes me happy. And they were only $30, so that was nice. And they look stylish. They have a little buckle and stuff on the sides. Anyway, in a neutral color, these rain boots can be all sorts of different things. I wear them as rain boots, obviously. I wear them as work boots if I need to go outside and do gardening, or I need to go outside and like repair an eaves trough, or I need to go muck around in, the woods or something, do some kind of like work. That's what I wear. And I don't use them personally as this, but they can also work as winter boots. If you have a reasonably mild winter, if you only get a little bit of snow, if you don't, take really long walks, you can just wear your rain boots, put on some thick socks underneath, and call it a day, and good enough. And they kind of look like a riding boot if you get, a nice looking pair that's not a rain boot color. If you get a pair that's gray or black or brown or something, they look nice enough for most of what you need. So there's 3 purposes for your rain boots. Next thing on my list over here is a good old pashmina scarf. I'm sure you know that you can wear that thing as a scarf and that it's, big and wide. It can be used as like a blanket for either a small child or yourself if you're like on an airplane. You can use it as like a shawl or a wrap. I've worn them to weddings frequently to jazz up my little black dress that I wear to weddings. I'll put on some, fun, fancy looking pashmina that I already own and already use. And you can either just drape it over or you can tie the ends behind your back and it becomes kind of a little shrug thing. So there's 3 uses for that. If you have a lighter weight one, I've seen people use them as like a swimsuit cover up. You can tie it kind of like a sarong around your neck. You could feasibly use it as like a piece of your outfit. If you're wearing something very plain underneath, you could kind of drape it over your shoulders and belt it in, and it could almost be like a decorative shirt on top. So there's that one. I highly suggest those. The next clothing item that could be multiple things is a ribbed tank top. I'm talking about the wider straps. Ribbed tank top. That can be a shirt if it's not see-through, or if it is and you like that thing. It's, summer, whatever. That can be a standalone shirt. You can wear it as an undershirt if what you're wearing is kind of see-through, or as a layer if what you're wearing is not warm enough. I tend to take one whenever I travel, and I wear it as both an undershirt or shirt and as a pajama shirt. They're soft, they're usually tagless, it's perfect to sleep in. You can even wear them swimming if you need like an extra coverage to your swimming situation. This happens if you take your little kids to swing lessons. You might feel that it's not quite appropriate to whip out your bikini, even if that's what you normally wear. In my case, I volunteer at a summer camp for adults with disabilities, and there we're required to either wear a one-piece swimming suit or to wear a shirt over our swimming suit because we're not there to show off our skin. That's not the point. Or how like lifeguards tend to wear a shirt or a one-piece swimsuit. It's kind of that kind of situation. So I wear a wide-strapped ribbed tank top for that as well. Next is a maxi skirt. A very long one. Jersey is what I'm thinking, made of jersey material. The kind that's kind of got a plain waistband, nothing frilly going on, but whatever pattern or color or fullness you prefer, tips won't matter. So first of all, obviously, you can wear that as a maxi skirt. Okay. Then, if you would like a shorter variety of skirt, you can usually roll the waistband, or you can fold it completely over by quite a bit and make a different style and shape of skirt. You can pull the thing up and it can be a dress. It's usually about knee length. If you pull it up and make it a strapless dress, you can belt it or not. You could pull it all the way up over your arms and your shoulders so that what the waistband used to be is now the neckline, and it could serve as a poncho. I've seen people hike the whole thing up and wear it as a scarf and just loop it around a couple of times. If it's going to be a scarf, then it could well serve as like a travel blanket if you really needed it to. In a pinch, it could be a baby blanket. It could definitely be a nursing cover. You don't have to buy one of those tubes of fabric from a company unless you like to. You could use that or your pashmina from earlier in the list. There's multiple uses for things. So, I hope those give you some ideas. No, that was only 4. This is why I have a list. Okay, number 5, clothing item that you can use as multiple different things is leggings. If you really, really want to, these can be pants. I don't choose to wear leggings as pants, but if you really, really want to, you go right ahead. Okay, that's fine. As long as you're not being lewd in public, they're not like totally transparent or totally like showing your complete anatomy. Whatever, you do you. Okay, so that'd be one way. I don't choose to do that, but whatever. They're good under tunics, so not quite, pants, but where most of them are serving as your bottoms to your outfit, but you're all, covered. They can be put underneath a dress as a layer, kind of like tights, but warmer. Now, if you don't live somewhere where it gets cold, this won't apply to you, but where I live, it's too cold for tights for several months. They could be layered under pants. If you really live where it's cold, I went to college in Minnesota. One pair of pants is not good enough, especially if those pants are like jeans or twill pants. So if you don't want to invest in a whole bunch of corduroys or wool pants for the 3 months out of the year that it's like a ridiculously cold temperature outside, you can put leggings underneath your regular pants, and it's really warm that way. And that way you don't need to additionally own something like long underwear or thermal bottoms, which might sound crazy if you're watching from a southern state. But up here in the north part of the country, that's a real thing. People own thermals, even if they don't do winter sports, just to like go outside and shovel or go outside and walk the dog. But these will save you a step. If you already have leggings from other purposes, you just put them on underneath your pants and you're good to go. You could do the same thing with pajama pants. If you own pajama pants, you can put those underneath your pants and they're warm. But, fifth use for leggings, pajama pants. I don't actually buy specific pajama pants. I just wear leggings and like whatever shirt I already want. which might be a tank top if I'm traveling or it's warm outside. It might be a t-shirt that's no longer super flattering, or it's faded or got a bleached spot, but I still really like it. Key, really like it. Not like it's just damaged and junky. Like, it's still good to me. It still has value to me, but I don't wear it outside of my home. But I wear leggings as pajamas. So now, there you go. Think about different ways to wear your rain boots, different ways to wear your maxi skirts, different ways to wear your tank tops, different ways to wear your leggings, different ways to wear your pashminas. And with those 5 items, I know for each one I came up with at least 3 uses. You've got like 15 to 20 different articles of clothing from just having 5 articles of clothing. And no one's going to know if you're wearing your dress as a skirt or your skirt as a dress. Nobody's going to know that your pashmina all of a sudden turned into a wrap. Nobody takes notes on your clothes. Nobody writes down, she wore a purple paisley scarf in March, and then in December I saw her at her wedding and she had a purple paisley wrap that looked an awful lot like her scarf. It's not a thing. People don't do that. Nobody's got time to be that worried about your outfits. And so instead of just style your clothes differently, literally actually wear your clothes differently. See if you can eliminate multiples of things in these categories. You don't need to own the same color of strapless dress and skirt. Just one piece that functions as both. You don't need to own work boots and rain boots. Maybe you don't even need winter boots. Just the one pair. You don't need to own a little travel blanket for on an airplane and a pashmina and a nursing cover and an infinity scarf. You can just tie the ends and knots and go around and around. And a bolero for when you don't need all those things. It's just one item. So save yourself space, save yourself laundry, save yourself thought. Okay, unclutter your closet. Get it down to fewer things if you want to by using your items as multiple different articles of clothing. If you enjoyed my video, please like, leave a comment, subscribe. If you want to see more of these types of things, please let me know. Like I said, upcoming in the series, we've got 5 household items you can use for multiple purposes and 5... This is why I have a list. Oh, beauty/toiletry type items that you can use for multiple purposes. So those are already upcoming. If you have more ideas for me, more categories, ways you could use multiple or use items multiple different ways, let me know down below. I would love to take your ideas and suggestions and turn them into videos. That would be fantastic. It's the hardest part of making videos. It's coming up with the ideas if it's not like spontaneous. So let me know down below. Thank you for liking and subscribing so far. Hello to my new subscribers. I have a few since I mentioned a couple videos back that my number had been fluctuating. We're up to 16 now, so greetings whoever you are. Look for me other places. I will put up all my links like I usually do. You can find me on Facebook at Mostly Caffeinated Mom. You can find me on Instagram, Mostly Caffeinated. I'm even on Poshmark, Mostly Caffeine. So if you want to check out clothes and shoes that I like, clothes and shoes and accessories that I have for sale because I've decluttered them and I don't need them anymore, by all means, go there and check me out. And I'll see you guys around. Bye.